going to get into that in our special show as well, but we should move on because I think Jess has some good news, right?
Thank God, Jess.
I mean, thanks. I did nothing. It was just the story that I got lucky to report on this week. Is happy news. There's quite a bit too, so stick with me. Microsoft Ads is getting a makeover and then some. So we have a lot of news from the platform, like I said, this week. So first we'll talk about the redesign, because if you logged in today, you probably saw a little blue banner at the bottom encouraging you to try the new Microsoft Ads. It was very soft and very subtle. If you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to. But if you did, when you click it opened the new design in a new tab, which I really liked. I thought that was thoughtful, because sometimes you see it and you're like, oh, I can't get work done in here. I need time with this, right? And then you can switch back over super quickly. Just go to your other tab. I thought it was nice. And they do, if you do switch over, they have an option in the tools menu to switch back, but that'll to the old version, and that'll go away eventually. It's not going to be there forever, but nice to have options. Anyway,
they know people have commitment issues these days, you know.
Yeah. And I do.
Nice.
I'm one of those people, like I hate when they redesign an interface, and I hated the new Google Ads forever. But now that I'm used to it, I'm really happy about this change because it very closely mirrors the new Google Ads.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it's good though. It's got that like double slide outside menu instead of the navigation up top with the tabs. I'm into it. Have you guys tried it at all?
I haven't, because I was doing 2 podcasts today.
I just have one feature I'd like to add into this. Please do not copy Google's new search term report.
Oh, they're totally going to. Are you kidding?
No,
this is the Adam Sandler, the meme where he goes, "This is how I win." This is it. You do everything that Google does right, and none of the things that mole is planted over.
But
Google.
they did close variants, and they're worse on Microsoft.
That's actually true.
Yeah, that is. Let's not talk about that. But let's talk about that meme. What are you talking about? You always reference memes that I don't get. Adam Sandler is still relevant?
Yeah, it's from like Uncut Gems or whatever. He was the bad guy.
Oh, have you seen that movie, Greg? You would really like it.
No, I haven't. But Kevin Garnett's in it.
It's crazy. You guys would both really like it.
Yeah.
It's like
Kevin Garnett, formerly from the basketball app.
Oh yeah, right. If you like don't have enough anxiety in your life and you just want to like lose your appetite and be totally stressed out, like just turn on Uncut Gems on a Friday night. It'll kill your mood.
That's like Ozarks to me. It's like, how is this guy doing this? This is terrible.
It's totally like Ozarks.
No, sorry. When I want Adam Sandler, I want like Billy Madison or even Big Daddy if I want feels in my heart. Anyway, back to Microsoft. Did you see the slew of keyboard shortcuts that they released with this new interface design? It's actually awesome.
No, tell me all about it.
It's great. So first of all, if you don't know what they are, the first keyboard shortcut is question mark. And if you type that, it pulls up the list of all the other keyboard shortcuts, which I love. But you can switch easily once you have these memorized between the different tabs with keyboard shortcuts. So for people that need to get things done quickly, that's really awesome. And I like the question mark better than the Google Ads GT for Go To. I think this is way better. So yay for Microsoft. All right. Looks aren't everything, so we're going to move on from the makeover and talk about some of the more meaningful stuff that happened this week with Microsoft Ads. First off, the responsive search ads are getting asset performance ratings. So they announced this week that you're going to have low, good, best, learning, or unrated for the different headlines and descriptions that are being served in your responsive ads, so you can see what's performing well and what's not. And that's wonderful, but I'm still advocating for, like, I want to see the combination that's performing best. Maybe someday we'll get there. And that's it for search, but there's big news regarding the Microsoft Audience Network, AKA their version of the Google Display Network.
AKA the man.
The man, yeah, we call it that, right? Did we invent that?
We call it the MAN, they call it the MSAN, the MSAN.
But Taylor Swift gave it a beat and made it like the best.
She's really into digital marketing, right? She's a listener.
Yeah, if she was the man, she'd be the man.
Man. So for those that don't know, Microsoft Advertising Network display campaigns, essentially, if you'll call them that, they call them audience campaigns. They were only available prior to, like, you had to opt into them, you had to get access to them, and they're now rolling out to all advertisers in the US, which is huge. And if you're nervous about setting this up, if it's your first time, you shouldn't be. It's a great time to test because they have announced all sorts of tools that can help get you set up. They've announced a new audience network planner tool that lets you explore the reach you can get with various targeting, budgets, and bids without even setting up a campaign first. So if you want to just like test the waters, look around and see what you might be able to get, you can do that. And if you like what you see and you decide you want to test it, you can then take that plan and basically export it into a new campaign right from the tool, which is awesome. And if you're really brave and you're already running display ads on Google with responsive display ad creative, you can import all of that right into Microsoft Ads and start running on the Audience Network. So they're just making this super, super easy to get started. There's really no reason not to test it. And then for the e-commerce folks out there, they did also announce dynamic remarketing. If you have a Merchant Center feed set up, this is really, really epic. You can get started with that. There's just so much to rejoice about with all their announcements. And I feel like it's getting glossed over because of the Google drama, but amazing stuff happening. Never a better time to be on Microsoft Ads.
Yeah, great timing for their nice announcements.
I'll say.
Like what you saw? Of course you did. If you're looking for more, Marketing O'Clock releases new episodes every Friday with digital marketing news of the week. You can subscribe wherever you consume your podcasts. Or